funny, there's people out there that go fishing and hunting and they call themselves outdoors lovers, yet they leave their fishing line on the riverbed and leave their shotgun shells on the ground. You know, if you can't clean up after your mess, you're not an outdoors lover, you're not an outdoorsman, and you don't belong in wilderness. Straight up. So leave the ecosystem in better shape than it was when you were off. Don't leave your garbage behind.
Hi everybody, welcome back for another leg of our 2-week holiday to Bermuda. In this 2-day adventure, I go for a night dive off Humm Ok Beach. I do my first drift dive on the island, which to me was mind-blowing, and partook in a beach cleanup run by the one and only Weldon Wade. But first, we had some fun at Shelly Beach and watched the kite surfers having fun in the gale force winds. I wish life wasn't so short, as kite surfing would be right up my alley. Maybe one day. Zaya went on the swing for the first time, and it was non-stop smiles. This little guy had a blast. I love my small little family. I wish Reef could have joined us here too.
It's been really stormy here today, really windy, a bit of rain throughout the day, but it's really the 40 knot winds that are the problem. Took Sayla down to a park, watched some kite surfers, that was a lot of fun, but I didn't dive all day. But the conditions here in the evening have really cleared up. Super calm out there right now. Still a bit of wind coming off the north, but the south side here is protected, so I'm gonna do a little evening dive and look around for some other life that might come out of the reef and see what I can find. Probably go a little bit into the nighttime, but I call this a dive. I'm just gonna be snorkeling, but still a lot to see just at the surface and about 15-20 feet of water. So I'm gonna go explore out there and see what else comes out at nighttime.
The conditions had definitely improved, but they were far from perfect. Good enough for me though. Footage never does this stuff justice, but there were some mid-sized waves from time to time. Cruising the reef at night offers a completely different experience. I didn't see any unusual creatures, but the lighting alone makes the experience unique. I'm a huge fan of night dives, but they require more logistics in the cold Pacific. They're definitely rewarding though, and are something I hope to do more of in the future. Parrotfish are a dime a dozen here as they are protected, but again, they look totally different at night. Such a beautiful fish. A little squall rolled through. I got creeped out and bailed. No regrets though.
It's a nice morning here in Bermuda. I woke up nice and early this morning, around 7 a.m. and the water's looking really calm out there. So right now we are going to pack the bags, load the vehicle, and head out to Spittle Pond. Sayla's gonna feed the chickens, and then I'm gonna jump in the water and swim along the coastline back to the place here. Do some diving along the way. You know, it's been windy the whole entire trip. I think Garth said he's never seen so much wind, so Murphy's Law, right? But hey, at least we're not in Canada right now. I feel for my fellow British Columbians. A lot of snow. They get that La Nina, so a lot of snow, a lot of cold temperatures. I think BC is experiencing some record cold right now, like minus 20, minus 30 degree wind chills, minus 50 in some areas of British Columbia. So like they say, the grass is always greener, and I think it's a bit greener on this coast right now. So yeah, we're gonna hit the vehicle and take off. What do you think, Sailor? Are you driving? What are you doing in there? Huh? You can't drive, you're too young.
One for the chickens, one for Sayla.
Bye, Sayla.
Bye.
Hey, buddy.
Bye-bye.
So happy.
Spittle Pond is a nature reserve a few minute drive away from our place. It's within walking distance, but with the narrow roads, driving is a safer bet. It's a spectacular spot. Walking on the sharp limestone is super painful, but it's a small price to pay. Water entries from shore don't get much easier than this. I love these little guys, so funny looking. There was a huge amount of life in the shallows, but with the calm conditions, I wanted to take advantage and hit the outer reef. And I'm happy I did, as this turned out to be one of the best dives I've been on in a while. I spotted a horse-eyed jack. It looks like a tuna. I said it before, and I'll say it again. The swim-throughs here are phenomenal and must be world-class. You could spend days, if not years, exploring and still find more. If I had a buddy with me, I'd definitely push things a little further. Maybe next time. Good news, I found out Bermuda has a visitor's permit to call lionfish. Stoked I'll be able to offer my assistance and help reduce their populations. Not too sure what these are, but they wanted to hang out. That or they're territorial and were defending their turf. I'm thinking the later, but the company was nice. They even joined me on a dive. You can see them lurking in the background. I'm gonna say we're now friends, however, the feeling may not be mutual. Check it out, the Zombie Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. These reefs feel endless. They surround the entire island and stretch out for miles. Soon, lionfish, soon. But for now, I'll just enjoy their beauty. I just about filled my 128 gigabyte SD card on this dive. Trimming all the footage down to 5 minutes was a struggle. Note to self, don't film so much. Albeit, it will be easier said than done. A few hours later, I decided to pack it in. I could honestly stay out here all day, but there were places to go, people to meet, and beaches to clean. It was hard not to smile while editing this one. What a great time.
What an epic time that was, you know, jumping in at Spittle Pond and cruising around to Ok Beach. That was freaking awesome. Everywhere I looked, there was so many fish, a lot of good depth to explore as well. You don't have to go deep, but it's fun to swim around, find a neutral buoyancy, and just cruise. Oh, I love that so much. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the hot tub with Sayla. She loves it in here. How about you, Sayla? You having fun today?
Yeah.
How's that? How's your first PB and jelly sandwich? It's good, right? Yeah, and then we're gonna cruise to a beach cleanup. I think Walden is his name. He's a pretty prolific oceaner around here in Bermuda. He set it up, to my knowledge. I apologize if he didn't, but to my knowledge, he set it up. We're gonna go pick up some trash, maybe meet some new people, and enjoy some time out in the beautiful weather. Still windy today, but still a beautiful time here. All right, I'm gonna hit the hot tub and drink a coffee too, because I'm kind of tired. It's in the water for like 3 hours there.
I love walking beaches, but it's even better when you're able to do something constructive. Shout out to the Bermuda Ocean and Prosperity Program for setting up this event. They had to keep it low-key due to the pandemic and all, but there was still a decent turnout. We were handed some supplies, and then we trekked out to explore the park and see what we could find. I honestly didn't think we'd find much. Sometimes I hate being wrong.
That's right, it was Walden that set this up through the government of Bermuda. So thanks, Walden. I'll chat with him for a bit. Really like-minded guy, really nice person. I think we're gonna go diving tomorrow possibly, if not, at least try to get out before I leave. So thanks, man, appreciate it. Awesome. Taking notes here, actually. I think Clayton, Aquatic Monkey, if you're watching this, man, I think you do the same thing. Use these onion bags to collect garbage. A, they are reusable. B, if you want, you can just throw them out right after with all your garbage. C, in the water, they're hydrodynamic because the water passes right through them, so they're good catch bags for collecting debris in the ocean as well. So good for land and water cleanups. Honestly, if you can't clean up your own trash, then don't visit the beach. It should be off limits to pigs that don't care about the environment. Not sure how deep that is, but it looks like some nice cliff jump in here. Might have to come back and jump off myself and look for maybe jewelry or GoPros. No idea what that is, but I don't think it belongs here. So it's garbage now. It's close pretty high, higher than I realized. Gotta be careful. This park is really, really nice. Happy I came here. I was actually here once before when Hurricane Sam was rolling through. Came with Garth and we walked around those tunnels and watched the storm smash into the rocks here. We are wrapping this cleanup up pretty quickly. Jasmine and kiddos are gonna come. We're gonna hang out at the beach for a bit and then take off. So what a day. Give it back to the environment that offered me so much in the morning.
We were able to get a fair amount of trash off the beach. Awesome work, everybody. Stay tuned for the next one. Did I hear lobster diving and lionfish calling?
So we're gonna finish up the day with a little time with the kids at the beach, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Sayla, you got seaweed all over your face.
What's that, Lord?
Alright.